Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Keeping it on the ground here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here comes a first down pass attempt, bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab made by the tight end and tackled there by the defense.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it second and short. Gonna run it. It's Moffitt. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. Penn State 10, Wisconsin 8.
And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
And the Badgers pick up enough to get a first down there. Using his legs here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Movement here from the tight end. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the handoff. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can pick up those yards to get those first downs.
That's an important first down on that running play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires this one deep middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Creative running there. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof. The risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down. But what will be the play call?
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wisconsin. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout.
Coming up, second down and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Using his legs, it's Moffitt. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Field goal. No good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The passing game is so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Fourth down at the 39-yard line. Second down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Badgers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot here. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Badgers with first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Pressure is coming. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Badgers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now, let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Boy.
more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He hands it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Penn State 17, Wisconsin 7.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll just down it right here. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Has been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Defense not pressing this time. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Badgers have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Defense is coming after him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Gonna run it. It's Pena. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money. They get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Penn State.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Looking for some space. It's Pena. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's complete downfield. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.